Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shake-Up, guys. What? What's the problem?
I said no 3, 2, 1, no intro.
No, fuck that, man. This is a formal conversation show. We don't do that.
Nigga say hello.
I already told you we were going, and here we are. Hey, everybody, welcome to Shake Up, guys. Say hi.
What's cracking?
Nigga got his Ron Burgundy, bro. So
Hey,
you stay classy, San Diego.
fuck you. Anyway, what's happening with y'all, man? What's going on? What's good, man?
Bro?
What's happening in the wide world of the places I don't get to see because I'm always doing something else?
Well, I'm usually in that same place, so fuck.
I'm asleep.
You're asleep right now?
No, I'm always asleep, so I don't see anything. All I know is life, man. Life in general. Antonio Brown.
Yeah. The NFL season has started, and so has the shenanigans.
I tell you what, I'm going to say it. I'm a realist. I'm very disappointed in my Chicago Bears. They played like Elmhurst.
They went from sugar to shit in a matter of a week.
Right.
What happened, man?
Preseason, bro.
Are you gonna blame it on preseason?
Preseason and Jay Cutler was there. I mean, he was.
You gonna blame Jay Cutler?
Bad luck, Jay.
Word up.
Bad luck, Jay, bro.
Bad luck.
But no, I mean, preseason is for you to knock out them kinks and stuff like that. When you got a 3rd and 40 because of fouls. Something,
man.
Yeah, 3rd and 40, bro.
Yeah, I look like shit.
We look like shit. I'm going to say it. We did. The defense was good. The defense looked good. I mean, we did hold Aaron Rodgers to 7 points, which is a feat, you know.
So you just gonna be a defensive season.
Well,
y'all lost all faith in Trubisky already.
It's always a defensive thing.
We can never have one or the other. Can never have a good defense or a good offense.
Well, you only need a good defense to win the championship.
That's true.
You just need somebody who can throw the ball within 3 feet of a receiver, and Mitch Trubisky seems like he struggles with that.
Well, no, and here's the thing. Coach Nagy is calling plays for like throwing 30, 40, 50-yard down bombs where you can just run and dunk. We ran the ball like 5 times, bro. And we just spent all this money on 3 running backs.
No one respects your passing game if you don't have a run.
If you don't have a run game. That's real. Mm-hmm. So we got a lot of work to do. Antonio Brown's a fucking dick. He's an asshole.
Let's talk about that for a second before we go into the next topic.
To go get his money.
No, because he literally is a dick, man. That dude had a good arrange. He forced his way out of Steelers. I hate this nigga. He forced his way out of the Steelers.
Yeah.
Okay. He gets to the Raiders. They offer him a nice cushy gig.
Nice
cushy deal, $30 million.
Just run your routes.
Do your thing. No shenanigans. From the first day.
Bro.
It's helmet issues. He got frostbite from a cryotherapy. Just one thing after another. And then he records a phone conversation with John Gruden where he's just, I just want to play football. And John Gruden's like, well, just fucking play.
Yeah.
Stop being a baby and stop fucking up.
Yeah.
And then he makes a YouTube commercial out of it. You asshole. So.
And then allegedly threatens to punch the GM of the Oakland Raiders.
Oh, and then what did he do? Had a shouting match with the coach and kicked the football away. He's like, fuck this. Boom.
This nigga's a baby.
He's a baby. So he's like, just release me. Just let me out of my contract. He's pulling a T.O. He's pulling a Terrell Owens.
Right.
That's what he's doing.
I'm going to be completely honest here.
In 3 years.
I wouldn't want to play for the Raiders either.
I would for $30 million.
For $30 million.
But
I mean, I do a lot of stuff for $30 million. I'm just saying, if I have my choice, I don't want to play for the Raiders.
No.
Oh, no.
Not after you traded away the best defensive asset we had on this team. You guys don't want to win. You guys are committed to victory.
Right.
So
right. And you go to the Patriots, which
right.
So wow.
4 hours after forcing his free agency, Patriots are like, come over here and play. But he's going to Belichick's system. Belichick
make him look great.
Belichick is the no fun league. Belichick is you play my way, you shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
So I
it's gonna be interesting to see how
they're gonna win another championship.
You know what's very interesting is how players will completely switch up their prima donna attitude to play for the Patriots because they know they'll win. Mm-hmm. Hey, you're gonna win over there.
There it is.
You was gonna get destroyed playing for the Raiders. Can't wait to see that.
Right. Well, for people watching at home, Rock just had to excuse himself. He had to run an errand.
Yeah, he'll be back in a second.
He'll be right back in just a few. Yeah. What else going on, man?
Not very much, man. I watched this movie last night called Booksmart.
Oh yeah. I seen the commercial for that one.
Which it was just super bad with girls.
Super bad with girls. Mm-hmm. Well, in this era, man, everything is female driven.
Not to say it wasn't funny, just to say that I was like, I saw this movie.
That's my misogyny kicking in. But
I already saw this.
I feel you, but this is my misogyny kicking in. Everything is geared towards empowering women these days.
They need
everything. The new Terminator movie that's coming out. It's a super badass female Terminator. The antagonist is a female, and the primary person they're trying to save is a female. Like, goddamn, is everything woman oriented these days?
Why not everything? I think they're just trying to. I think what's happening is they're just trying to show that women can do stuff. You know.
I think
they're trying to get female dollars as far as Hollywood is concerned.
I think they're setting women up for fucking failure. Here's the problem.
How so?
You're trying to empower these women, these old and young or whatever. You're trying to tell women they can do anything and they can go out there and they can be Terminators and kick ass. And you're going to show the world your pajama pants?
I mean, they can, you know what I'm saying? They going to see it, they going to see it.
They can be whatever they want.
They absolutely can. You can be anything you want except kick a man's ass, because that's going to get a lot of y'all fucked up out here.
I mean, the average woman is not going to be able to beat up the average man, but I'm pretty sure there are a few.
There's some women out there.
There's some women out there who could probably take a man. Yeah. Not in most cases.
I didn't see my sister them put hands on man.
Yeah, but that was just because they were sissy bitches and didn't fight back. That's not the same thing.
No. This was at the midway. This was.
Yeah. Okay. Regardless of what holiday it was, I'm saying, like, if you see a woman just physically assaulting a man like that, chances are it's because he's not fighting back.
Her back.
Well, not me.
Yeah, well, in that case, he wasn't fighting back. I mean, come on, your sister's what, 5'6"? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that.
You know
what I'm saying? Do you think if she swung on Jay that it would go like that?
Well, no,
it wouldn't.
Let's be clear.
Nah.
There ain't a woman on God's green earth.
I mean,
you can put me in front of one of them UFC bitches, and I swear to God, I'll still demolish.
I've had a woman like,
I don't know, bro.
I've actually had a woman like give me that eye, like she wanted to do something, and I just look back like.
So you telling me
really
a chick that's 3rd degree black belt?
She's not finna kick my ass.
Nope.
No.
A 3rd degree black belt, she obtained in Kung Lao with Iron Fist, and she got
superpowers. And this motherfucker's talking about superpowers.
And she got the God Killer from Wonder Woman. Still couldn't take me.
And the Infinity Gauntlet.
And she got Thanos.
Then she got a shot.
Still can't take me.
Nah, she got the Infinity Gauntlet. She got a shot.
My pride won't allow me to lose.
But you only get that one wish.
My pride won't allow me to lose. The only way she could do it is if I'm a quadruple amputee, and I'm still gonna bite that bitch. I'm still gonna
take a plug out of it.
I don't follow some.
I mean, it's just not realistic to believe that, though. I mean, I'm sure that in some cases,
a woman, but I'm just saying.
Exactly.
In some cases,
I ain't never fought a UFC or a black belt either. I'm just saying. I don't know, bro.
Unless it's Cyborg, I'm pretty sure I can take her.
I'll knock that bitch.
And even Cyborg, I have to be like, look, Cyborg, I'm gonna have to fight you straight up.
Like straight up. Like I'm not gonna hold back on you.
I mean, come on. You're a trained fighter.
They're gonna bring everything they got, but at the end of the day, one punch is gonna be that determining factor.
AKA One Punch Man. Check that out if you never watched that show. That shit is funny as shit.
That's my misogyny to the side. But
anyway. Aside from all that extra dumb
was just
shit.
Super bad with chicks. That's
but I mean, that's not to say that it wasn't have its funny moments. It was just when I was watching it, I automatically was just like, man, this is super bad. That's what I was thinking exactly.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you missed it. We were talking about. I watched this movie last night called. What the hell was it called now? I can't think. Booksmart.
Okay.
It's got these,
on Hulu.
Hulu.
It's on. I got it out of Redbox or whatever. Yeah. So. I was watching it last night. As I was watching it, I was like, "This is kind of funny, but it's super bad."
Okay.
It's the same movie. Just with like two girls instead of two dudes.
What's happening?
My pick of the week, if we're going there, I'm watching the Wu-Tang story, and it's pretty good.
All right, I gotta check that out. Man.
Check it out; it's pretty good.
I gotta check that out.
We're not gonna waver too much as we bounce in and out of any topic we do, but we do want to throw the topic out there. Today's topic is about commitment. Does it exist?
See that
will it work out for most of us? Signs. Magic 8 Ball points to no. Just saying. But now that we put that out there, you were gonna say something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. A video I want to play later, not right now.
That's part of. That'll be part of.
Are You Ratchet?
Are You Ratchet?
Yeah. I want to play that video later, but I want to thank somebody. And I want to thank everybody out there because a lot of people it's starting to pick up steam and people are starting to get into it and they're saying, oh, you should do this or you should do that. People are actually even sending me stuff.
Cool.
Which that's where today's video came from.
Right.
And people are like, oh, well, you should play this on your show. And I watched it and I only made it about 30 seconds in. I was like, yeah, that's going on the show.
Yeah.
That's definitely going on the show.
Yeah, he sent it to me.
So, yeah, I was like, well, y'all got to see this. So thank you to the people who are sending us articles, videos, things like that. Keep them coming. If you got topic ideas, keep them coming also. We appreciate all that. And we'll definitely, if we can get to it, I can't say we'll get to it right away, but we will get to it. Today's topic, though, we're talking about commitment. As Brad said, is it in you? What I mean by that, in today's era, when love, booty call, a quick tryst, whatever you want to call it, is only one swipe, one click, one message, one Instagram heart, one like, one thumbs up away. When all of that is at the touch of your fingertips, can you really expect faithfulness, monogamy from one person? Or is that a dead belief? Is that an antiquated kind of situation?
Well, I guess to start this off, I would say commitment has always been an ideal for me, an ideal thing for me, because I mean, if you think about it from the perspective of just how disgusting it is to have your significant other sharing their fun parts with somebody. I mean, we really think about it.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. It's cringy.
It's not.
To share her fun bits with another dude?
Oh, dude, yeah. That's gross.
I was about to say,
yeah, good. Now I'm glad now that we're back.
Right, wait a second, yeah.
What'd you think I was talking about?
Well, you just said share.
Like inviting somebody else into your bedroom. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm
but
okay
it's
with that.
only cringy if it's a dude. Why would it be cringy? I mean, I guess it depends from case to case. Like, if your girl is into girls, now, I'm like, whatever.
Gross, but some guys love, for some sick reason, they're like,
cups.
Please smash my wife.
Hey, get into that shit. Watching the wife get drilled out by another dude.
No.
Whatever. I'm not
fucking gross.
I'm not condoning that bullshit.
Not at all.
No, that's just,
I mean, if that's your life and that's what you want to do, by all means, have at it. But
that's what turns you on.
No, I just told you.
No, I'm
fucking with you. I know, I'm fucking with you.
In general, I'm not knocking what the next person gets turned on by.
Yeah,
because some people think maybe bringing another woman into your bedroom, they think that's creepy. And I'm like, no,
just so everybody's clear, if like I'm with my lady and someone approaches me about like swapping, I'm going to probably punch you in the throat.
You probably shouldn't go to swingers clubs.
I don't.
Okay, then that's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
I don't.
I mean, it's like I don't know. I mean, I want to hit him in the throat, but it's also
not to knock it,
like,
but
I
whatever.
appreciate you liking my woman's and this and that, but we just don't go down that road.
Throat punch.
You know what I'm saying? And if they keep on it, that's when
what if you get indecent proposal?
Indecent proposal.
Like money?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, money ain't worth that.
Now wait a fucking minute. Let's be realistic here, because half of these chicks out here is fucking for free anyway. So if motherfucker, what was it, Robert Redford walks up and says, I'd like to offer you $1 million for one night with your wife. Mm-hmm. Would you Woody Harrelson that shit and be like, yes, I'll take it?
I don't think so, bro.
That's life-changing money.
It is life-changing money, but then if that's life-changing your relationship too.
Yeah. I mean, you're basically asking, is your relationship future worth this much money? And $1 million ain't gonna last you that long,
right?
I mean, it'd be nice to have.
Exactly. I mean, that's just
buy a house and maybe a car or something. But after that, you're pretty tapped out, and your chick is still used. Not to say that she didn't have sex before she met you, but that's not on your mind as opposed to some old rich dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, gross. But I mean, I guess the question is commitment realistic nowadays? Is it? Is commitment realistic?
But here's the thing. What is commitment?
Well, you're committed to this relationship and starting a family.
I am committed to being with my wife for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period.
That's a great point. Let's define commitment. Let's define it.
But
go ahead.
Will I ever not touch another boobie?
As long as she's there.
As long as she's there.
That's not a violation of commitment.
Well, there you go. There, but some people will look at that and saying that's a violation of commitment.
I think you're trying to. I think you're leaving out a huge part here. You're talking about commitment in your relationship,
right?
That's negotiated amongst two people.
Right.
As long as you're not breaking the rules within the relationship that you all have laid down, that's not the same as saying, I like to touch boobies, but my wife is okay with it.
Yeah.
She knows that's not, that you didn't break commitment. That's not the same thing. What I'm saying is, can people expect commitment?
Yes.
Well, that goes back to what I'm saying. Let's define commitment.
Okay, let's define it. I read it up. I looked it up in the dictionary.
Because my definition of commitment is different. That's what I was trying to say. It's different from someone else's definition of commitment.
Because you guys have an established understanding of we like to do this. Yeah. We like to do this. That's technically we're still committed.
Right.
So it's not exactly. What does Webster's dictionary say? Commitment.
And if some people would come up and if they would even say, this is what I want to do. Oh, hell no. You try to cheat. You know what I'm saying? So in their mind, that's...
All right, well, let's read the definition. The state commitment. The state of quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. That's what commitment means.
Okay.
There's another one here. It says, an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action, which is interesting because... The reason why that's interesting is because people might see commitment as
jail.
As like a noose around your neck. I personally don't see it that way, but
that way. No, I definitely believe commitment can be achieved and.
Oh no! I'm sure it can be achieved
and established.
I'm saying, is it realistic?
Yes.
Is it realistic as a whole for the population? Do you think it's realistic?
For the population?
It worked out for you. Ooh. Do you think it would work out for
the population?
Well, I'm saying for a majority of people.
No.
Okay, that's what we're. We're going.
The reason why is because nobody's honest with themselves today. You know what? Okay, I'll say this. It's starting to get better because people are now starting to get more free with their sexualities, being up and more honest with it. You have these poly, blah, 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 whatever relationships, which, I don't understand, but that's not for me to understand, you know. So people are getting their cakes and eating it too. So usually when people would usually cheat or not it's because they want something else. They wanted their cake and eat it too, and of course we know how that used to go back in the day. It just never worked out.
You know
what I'm saying? But nowadays,
a lot of song singing, flower bringing,
right? But nowadays, people are more open-minded, bro, and especially women. Women are way more. Well, they're just being not open-minded, being more honest.
I'm just not into sharing.
Yeah,
I'm just not.
Hold on, before we go there,
yeah, because
I'm piggybacking off what he said. Here's the thing, women understand a few things. One is that they're kind of going back to that our grandparents thing where grandpa stepped out, but as long as grandpa came home, brought a check home, and made sure the home was provided for. On top of that, women understand a man has needs. A man may just want, he just may want some strange. As long as he's safe, he's careful, he's not reckless with it, and he's not bringing shock, shame, or disrespect to the household, she's okay with it. Plus, I'm not saying these women are fucking benevolent either, because a lot of it is, hell, they stepping out too. A lot of chicks these days is
gross.
Well, but a lot of these women are, and here's the thing, and I think this is why they're just being honest, and they like other women. There's a lot of women, a lot of experimenting out there that just wasn't even talked about back in the days, or you know, they were embarrassed to say it, but now it's fucking 20 motherfuckers. It's like, yes, I like eating coochie. You know what I'm saying? And dude is like, word? You know what I'm saying? For real, son? No, right.
You notice how that doesn't translate the other way.
Nah.
That never translates.
There's no coming back from that. You can't be like, occasionally I'll suck a little
but I'm just saying, like, if you can be, people are open-minded about, oh, she likes guys and girls.
That's why I said women.
Women, right? No, I heard you. I'm just saying, like, I'm just. To be fair, I just want to throw out there that the other way does not work.
I hear what you're saying.
The other way don't work.
That's what remember we talked about double standards.
Well, that's a good double standard.
That's a perfect double standard.
Double standard.
That's a double standard I'm gonna hold on to
for the rest of my life.
Forever.
That Dave Chappelle where he's like, I'll fuck anybody in this car, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. Women can dip and dabble a little bit. And bounce back and forth. It's like, I fuck guys this week, I fuck girls next week. That doesn't really work. That doesn't translate for us.
Once a dude goes the other way, it's like, hey,
he gone.
Yeah, once you suck one dick,
that shit ain't never coming off.
Yeah, you might have suck all the dick, man.
Right?
Because you're a dude. You like dudes.
Doesn't work the other way. Once that.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. For some people, they can't look past that. They can't be like, oh, you suck.
Right, we can't think because there's people that think like that.
Yeah,
right.
Some people are open-minded to it.
Fucking gross.
Yeah, I can't fuck with it. It ain't for me. But anyway, we got off topic a little bit, but that's all right. Yeah. And then I wanted to ask the question. In this day and age, I'm gonna start with women. Can women really expect commitment from them?
Can people?
No.
Not just women.
No. I'm jumping. I'm not misogynistic today. I'm asking a specific question for men and then a question for women.
Okay, but what are we looking at as the word? Okay, once again, commitment. So can women expect?
We're not talking about your perfect relationship here, Rock. Yours. Okay, we're talking about us regular folk. Your shit's not regular.
I'm okay with bringing another chick in.
No,
my shit's not. Your shit's not.
No, listen. A man has urges, and those urges. Listen, cheating's been going on forever, and there's a reason. Man, just I don't know why. Man just has needs. Women
have needs too, right?
Huh?
Don't women have needs?
Women typically don't want a lot of dick.
Yeah.
Women typically want one dick a whole lot.
Yeah.
They may only want to ride that one dick.
And here's the thing, and a lot of times it's not a lot. Like motherfucking niggas out there just once in a while.
Something different.
Once in a blue moon.
Some strange
just to keep shit fresh, man. Because
so is it cool for once in a while for a woman to do that?
With another woman, yes.
Yeah. No, I mean with another dude.
I agree. Fist bumps.
I mean, y'all can keep fist bumping each other all day. The question is still on the table.
That's against God. I think that's even in the Bible. Don't quote me.
We're not gonna go that
Don't talk about women sleeping with women and then invoke the Bible and shit. Don't do that.
I'm joking. The point is,
trying to throw the Bible out there. Well, God said, let there be many holes that cross your doorpath, but goddamn it, strike lightning down on the bitches that want to get more than one dick in their life. Hallelujah.
I don't think they said bitches.
I mean, they look. There's too many toys for women. If she wants another penetrationable thing. Yeah, go to fucking Boudoir Dunar or whatever the fuck the shit's called.
That was the worst pronunciation.
Right.
Of that
All that
I've
sentence was fucked up, but that's fine.
No, I got the concept.
I'm just saying.
We got the concept of what you're saying. But in reality, I'm asking before I was cut off, can a woman, let's twist this a little bit. Can you expect commitment? Not only can you expect commitment from the average guy, can you expect commitment from a man of means, especially?
No.
Let's take
now
Kevin.
You're changing the dynamic of the question.
Well, we already answered in the traditional sense. You work at the post office, your man works at UPS. Can you even that guy's gonna cheat? Possibly. Let's say he's a man of means. I use Kevin Hart, for example. Mm-hmm. Can you really expect Kevin Hart's the most famous comedian in the world right now.
Yeah.
Well, Dave Chappelle's coming back. But Kevin Hart's the most famous comedian in the world. He's already he's a self-made millionaire. Mm-hmm. Can you really expect commitment from a guy at his stature?
He already cheated.
What is that?
Exactly.
Short jerk?
He already cheated, bro. On a fine.
I mean, it's the age-old saying, you're only as faithful as your options.
You're only as faithful as your options. Chris Rock said it.
You got a lot of options.
So no.
Okay, you say short jerk. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Beyonce is considered one of the most beautiful women in the world.
I mean,
exactly.
And she's fair.
And she's worth $400 million.
And Jay-Z looked like a camel.
Okay, and she's worth $400 million.
Shit, what he look like?
But I'm just
motherfucker's rich.
This nigga,
valued at over $1 billion. What, 1.5 billion?
Yeah.
No, there's a whole subculture of women that will completely overlook how attractive a dude is if he got that bread.
One net worth of $1.5 billion. His wife has a net worth, I think their net worth combines 1.5. I think he's worth over almost $1 billion or something like that. She's worth around net worth of $400 million.
Mm-hmm. No,
she's a gorgeous broad.
Yeah.
She's given this man 3 kids and brought her body back to where it was damn near before.
Right.
Still got cheated on.
Still cheated.
Who's to say she's not cheating on him?
Can you really expect a man of means to be faithful in that situation?
No,
it depends on the person.
I said, listen, I'm not saying it can't happen, but in all reality, I say 7 out of 10 cheat.
I think it just depends on the person. I think it's a person-to-person thing. I mean, as a man, yes, you do seek out variety as far as the women that you mess with, but some people don't always engage in that regardless if they have means or not. But that's not to say that those people are bad.
I doubt it.
I mean, it's like, okay, let's say for the sake of argument,
and it's just like
5 years from now, one of us is a billionaire.
Right.
This guy.
Okay. So is that going to completely change who you are, you think?
Yes.
Him?
Me?
Yeah.
Any of us.
Yeah.
How much worse could I really get? I got cups with my pictures on.
You can get worse.
I'm just asking. Does that change who you are? I think it will.
I think it will. I think to a slight degree, yeah. I think it'll change who somebody is in a sense.
I mean, of course, your dating options are going to.
I'm married.
Go up. Yeah, but your dating options are still going to go up.
It could.
No. I guarantee you, if 5 years from now you sitting on $1 billion fucking dollars, you're dating. You're going to start thinking about your options.
Nah.
Does that change things?
Okay.
Does that change things? Let's say, for example, let's go back to Kevin Hart, for example. His first wife, she wasn't bad looking broad. She was an average chick though. She was pretty much around the. She's a typical Philly chick. Yeah. She was a typical Philly chick. You've been to Philly?
I ain't been to
Philly. She looked like a typical Philly chick. He came up. His means changed. His lifestyle changed. Now all of a sudden, like Brad said, your dating options change.
They change, man. You got that bread.
Now you see what he's dating now. He dated from a typical Philly chick to supermodel broad.
Right.
And that's not to say that it's the end all be all, because I will say there are probably some women out there who don't care about how much money, but that's not a lot. Right. That's like a micro. I don't know.
Chasm.
Whatever. Saying. It's not a lot of people.
I just listen, man. People, I think people have, and this could just be my mind telling me this. I don't know. I think, especially men, they just have urges. And there's variety. I love my wife. I love her to death. She's beautiful to me.
Disclaimer.
She's beautiful to me.
I justify that shit.
But I like to look at some other stuff once in a while.
Every man, even a man finds his woman beautiful, still looks at other beautiful women. That's not a break of commitment.
Right.
It's when you start engaging in a relationship with that person.
But what I'm saying is, though, people don't have relationships like us, and so therefore there will be no commitment because it's just in us to want something else.
Yeah, every
so often.
So we haven't answered the question.
So is it realistic? I don't think it's realistic.
You don't think it's realistic?
About in a general way?
Yes, in a general sense.
I don't think it's realistic.
Okay, there you go. You don't think it's realistic.
I don't.
And I don't think it's realistic, but that's not going to stop me from trying.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
In this era where you can have the guy who works at Popeyes and got 9 kids, he's still gonna cheat on the chick that's holding him down.
Hey,
I don't believe commitment is feasible in this era because an upgrade is one click away.
Yeah.
Everything, a better deal. The grass is greener. Her ass is fatter.
That's why I say this applies to both men and women.
I mean, it does, but here's...
Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on, wait. It is feasible. It's a matter of, are you going to act on it? How much self-control do you have? And what age are you? That's my whole point. Because in your 20s, I don't think anybody is capable, nor should they even try.
Dude, I think there should be a law in the books that anybody under 25 should not be legally able to get married.
Yeah, you fucking nigga. The last one on my list literally says.
I think that should be a law.
No, the last thing on my list literally says you shouldn't be able to apply for a marriage license until 25.
Yeah,
that literally says that.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't look at your notes. I felt like that forever. Though.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
I don't think you're capable of making that mature decision really until 30. But I say 25.
Yeah.
Just to be fair.
Yeah.
But really, you shouldn't be able. You're not capable. In your 20s, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
You still trying to. You're struggling. You're sacrificing. You're trying to figure out who you are. Trying to figure out your identity and establish something for yourself.
I don't feel like you should be legally able to get married before you're legally able to drink.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you know about life to go get married to somebody and say that shit's forever?
You don't.
What? That's insane.
Right. I mean,
I get people fall in love young, but that don't mean you have to be married.
I mean, and my ways are drastic, but from the age of 18 to the age of 30, my life changed drastically. Yeah. And,
everybody's life does.
It was a whole different person at 18 than from 30.
Hell, you don't even look at your parents the same at 25 than you did when you was 18.
Exactly.
How the fuck do you know?
Exactly.
You know what I was doing when I was 21, 22 years old?
Yeah.
I was having a ball.
Yeah.
Sure shit wasn't going to get married then. Hell no.
Living life.
So that brings up the question then. If you try, let's say you're a young man, 25, 30, somewhere in that range, early 30s, late 20s, somewhere in there, and you try to commit, you find a woman you think you see potential in her, and you try to make something happen. How much do you really, in this era, given the dating apps, given given social media, given everything, you know that a better deal is right around the corner, and she knows that a better deal is right around the corner. How much do you really invest into a relationship these days?
Oh.
You put your all into it? Is that a good idea?
It's easy to say because you're married.
Yeah, you say that because
consequences here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
all
saying?
gotta do is divide up some assets. But I'm talking about for the
damn.
Yeah, I know. For the average guy, it's not one. Patrice O'Neal even said, you never invest your all into any relationship. At the best, you put about 80% in there. Because one, you got to save something for yourself. And two, you got to have something to recover and rebuild off of in case she leaves you. Those people who put their all into it are the ones who commit suicide. Or kill that bitch.
Rich people commit suicide, man.
The point is that I don't believe you ever put your all into it. I believe you put a great deal into it. I feel you can invest, but I don't think it's wise for anybody young or just especially in this era to ever put their all into a relationship, because Chris Brown said these hoes ain't loyal.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the worst, when you actually put forth the effort to commit to somebody and then they start stepping out on you.
Yeah, they should.
Hence why I was like, if you look at it from both sides, it's not a very realistic proposition. Mm-hmm. I mean, to think that somebody isn't going to get bored with you or fall out of love with you, or just you do something and they just completely lose respect for you, to not go on to, and this applies to women and men. I'm not just talking about women, I'm talking about men too. I mean, just for them to lose the respect for you and then like jump the fence. I mean, that shit could happen with the snap of a finger. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't answer the question you wanted me to correctly, or you know what I'm saying? You saw me looking at the girl with the big booty at the mall. You know, whatever reason you want to justify stepping out on your significant other, unless you have a pre-negotiated arrangement with your significant other, you bogus, man.
That's all I'm saying.
And ladies, you bogus.
Yeah. I'm saying, I can't speak for the man, but ladies, this is just my perspective. Let your man go get a little taste here and there. Get you like he said, get your piece of paper, write
a hall pass.
A hall pass, write down.
At least
write down your rules,
something.
your regulations. You have to have rules and regulations. And say, listen, you can go out and do it. Now, if you want to start off slow, cool. You know, tell him to go to the strip club with his dudes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, but men are going to definitely, if you expect a man not to look or not to want.
See, that I don't even put that on there.
Yeah,
not to look. That's not realistic, man. That's fucking insane. How the fuck am I not gonna look?
Some women,
I'm the nicest motherfucker you gonna meet.
Some women will flip out.
I still look at other fucking women.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to help them.
Yeah, some women are,
because they will flip out.
Those women are insane.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's insanity.
It is.
That's you can't do shit about that.
Well, that's true.
It's already done.
So just know your man's gonna look. That's we've guaranteed that. Your man's gonna want to touch something once in a while. If you know, let him go to the strip club to get feel of the skin or whatever. But I suggest a hall pass, and you know, I suggest you be there, participate. That's just my thing. But you know,
commitment is a double-edged sword, man. I mean, it can be a beautiful thing. It can also be a noose around your neck.
I mean, yeah.
It depends on the person.
It depends on the person.
And be honest with yourself with if you want to be committed to somebody. If you're not trying to be committed to them, just tell them straight up.
And that was my next thing.
That's how I've always done people.
Yeah.
If I don't want to be with you, I'll just tell you flat out, listen, I don't want to date you.
Yeah.
If you still want to have sex with me after me telling you that, that's on you.
See, those are always dangerous. Those are the dangerous ones right there.
Yeah, they are. Then you've got the people who thought they were ready for commitment, who jumped into it and then realized this ain't where I want to be. Okay. Those are those people who are scared to jump out.
That's an honest mistake.
Okay, but now it's like, shit, I've invested over here. And if I try to leave, this bitch might try to kill me. So you got to take that into consideration also.
Pop smoking ghosts.
Pop smoking ghosts.
And that particular, if you fear for your life, I mean,
that's all.
If you have to stand toe to toe with your woman in a physical altercation, it doesn't matter if you win or not. You always lose.
Yeah.
Now I've asked y'all about women. I asked y'all about men already. Now I got to switch it for women now. For men, can you really expect commitment from a young, attractive woman? I mean, she's still perky, titties still set up. Everything's still where it's supposed to be. Gravity ain't ate it yet. Can you really expect commitment from that chick?
I think more yes than a man.
Shit.
but not really.
No.
Okay, why? Explain before I tell you why you're wrong.
And I'm thinking, okay, see, I'm thinking back to my younger days when I was dating.
See, that's why you're fucking
women like that because they feared. You know.
Yeah, you talk about younger days where we had to write down a number and remember it till we got to a pen. Now, nigga, I barely remember my number.
That's true.
Everything is at the touch of your fingers. So if your girl's sitting up nice and she got everything where it's supposed to be, and she's like, take my picture, and you take it, she posts on Instagram, and before you put the phone back in your pocket, she's already gotten 33 likes and 2 dudes in her inbox.
That's
trying
true.
to get in her inbox.
That's true.
I think it's less realistic because it's so much easier for women to have sex.
Exactly. It's so much easier for women to have sex. On top of that, it's so much easier for women just to step out.
That's why I have respect for the ones that don't.
Because men, 9 times out of 10, men don't get messy. We won't try to blow up your spot as long as we can hit it on the side.
Right.
Women will try to fuck your whole life up. If you tell them, look, I feel guilty, I want to make this work with my girl, and I don't want to do this no more. Fuck you, nigga! And they ruin your whole life.
That's why, you know, as I got older, I was like, fuck cheating. Because it's going to come, women's going to be, they vindictive. Mm-hmm. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. You know what I mean?
In a world where dick is at your fingertips.
Okay. Pause.
Talking about women.
Okay. I'm talking about women. Right. When dick is at your fingertips, I respect the ones that resist. The ones that don't resist, I mean, I get it. Women like to have sex just as much as men do. We all know that. Mm-hmm. It's how they engage or how they go about doing it is what separates the hoes from
and the reason why I say
hoes, I guess you would want to say. I don't know.
It's mind-blowing.
I mean, I guess you could say any woman can be a hoe on the right day, but I mean, if you have more bad days than good days, then
it's like mind-blowing to me because I've come to know a few females. So like when I see them sitting in court and their man's is locked up and this and that, and I see other cats trying to holler, and they are sticking with this fucking idiot that's locked up, all this and that. I'm just like, I'm like, you just need to go get some dick. I'm like, fuck this dude. You know what I'm saying? But they stay loyal to that motherfucker,
Does it count as
cheating
stay
loyal
if your man is locked up for years?
No. That's a reasonable expectation. You can't expect her to stay faithful on you.
But some niggas do though. Some motherfuckers do, but no, I think it's
some guys do or some girls do.
No, some guys do.
They
what?
Expect
their women
to stay faithful.
They expect loyal.
That's an unreasonable expectation. You just got sentenced to 2 life sentences.
I would not expect that.
Let's say you got 3 years in. Do you really think she's passing that pussy?
But I've seen motherfuckers. You talking about 3 life sentences? 3 years. Think about it. 3 years is a long fucking time.
Yeah, I'm not expecting.
And motherfuckers is expecting her to be down for 3 years.
I'm not expecting a whole year.
I don't expect her to last a year.
I don't expect a whole year.
No. 6 months.
If I'm locked up, I don't expect that.
But some people do.
Like even if she knows I'm coming home in a year.
I have seen women try to stay faithful. Even eventually.
Even in the last 6 months.
Even if she expects me home in a year, and I would be surprised if she did wait. That would surprise me. Even if she went and got her a little side thing or whatever for like
now
a
that would be a commitment.
You know?
If I ever found a woman, let's say her man got 5 years, and she stayed down for that man, now that is true commitment.
That's a stupid.
That is a dumb motherfucker.
Him and her,
both, but.
I prefer. That's one of those unspoken things. Like, hey, I just got sentenced to 5 years. Well, if she says, well, I'm going to be here when you get out, here's what we don't do. We're not going to talk about whatever the fuck you did for 5 years. Because you can't seriously expect her to stay faithful and just finger pop herself till you get out. She's going to fuck around and have no fingerprints.
And don't have a child. You better hope to God she ain't got no child.
And hope she didn't get knocked up. Because I got 2 stories. I saw one of my partners, the girl he got with, ended up having a baby with her. Her man got locked up. The guy she was dating got locked up before she met him. Yeah, he did like a nickel. By the time their kid was like 2, he got out. The old boyfriend got out. And it just kind of was like, what did you expect? I mean, of course, immediately she just started acting funny, started creeping off, started going hours where he couldn't find her, and it was like, what do you expect? I mean, they didn't break up. They got taken apart.
Yeah.
So you had to know, like, he's only thought about her for the last 5 years. She's probably thought about him a lot for the last 5 years. That was kind of an expectation that was gonna happen. So if you run across a girl and she's like, oh, my man got locked up, fuck away from that bitch.
Yeah.
Smash and dash,
pump and dump, skeet and skedaddle.
Sorry, Jailbird guys. If you ever see this,
I wish Pistol Pooh was here, and if you're watching the replay, you know who you are, cuz love you. I wish he was here because he tells a story about how he got into an altercation with one of his ex's baby's daddy. Ended up doing some stuff to the guy. And ended up going to jail, and they told him, look, man, you looking at 25 years. By the grace of God, and I'm not saying anything else, by the grace of God, everything fell apart, the whole case fell apart. But the same night he went to jail, that day, he got released later that night because everything fell apart. Couldn't find his girl for like a couple hours.
Yeah,
Couldn't find out. She went to the club that night. She was already looking for the replacement. I was like, oh, you ain't shit.
Not shit.
You ain't shit.
You wonder why they dog you out. It's doggy dog world, man.
But I say that the example I was trying to use for that was take Johnny Depp's ex-wife. Johnny Depp married a younger woman, very attractive, everything like I said, still perky, still in good place, where it's supposed to be. Gravity hasn't set in yet. She married Johnny Depp. He's a millionaire. They were married for exactly 18 months. And they awarded her $7 million for 18 months of marriage. $7 million.
Ridiculous.
Now, that wasn't good enough. She tries to monkey branch. That millionaire was cool, but if I had a millionaire and I got $7 million out of it, maybe I got these titties still look good enough. I can go get me a billionaire. Who does she try to start dating? Elon Musk. She starts fucking around with him and takes a shot at him. No, he was smart. He pump and dumped and got out, dropped her.
Yeah, you don't start a $1 billion company by being a fucking idiot.
But the point I'm trying to make is that can you really expect commitment from that young girl with the perky tits? Everything's still in its place.
I like to hope so, but it's not very realistic.
You had a wealthy, famous husband actor. That wasn't good enough for this little young thing. She wanted a wealthy, famous billionaire.
I mean, but do we know? I mean, we could say. I mean, I'm sure Johnny was out there smashing other things, and you know.
Don't fuck. It's Johnny Depp. The nigga made blow.
I'm not gonna justify what he did on the side. I mean, I don't even know if he did. But I mean,
Donnie
the thing
Brasco,
is,
he's allowed.
The thing is in those situations, it seems like that person came into that relationship only to get a little something, and then move on. Like, wasn't she already a famous actress? Yes. Does that mean she doesn't like money?
Right.
She walked off with some.
Yeah.
You know. That's just probably gonna end up happening to Jay-Z though.
Oh yeah, she gonna fuck him.
Even though she got her own bread.
Don't matter. They got a prenup that still says she gets like $5 million per kid or something
way
like
more
that.
than that.
She gets so much per kid.
I hope it doesn't happen to them. But at the same time, I'm tired of people using that as an example of, oh, look, it's black love. Look at black love. That's not realistic either.
That's not. Do you see them?
You don't look like her or have her money, so what makes you think your relationship is going to be like that? Right. Even though she's getting cheated on.
Right.
You goofy bitch.
Do you see them growing old together? I just don't see it.
No.
I mean,
don't see it.
Whether they do or don't is irrelevant. I'm speaking to what people present on television, and what people believe should be going on in their own life.
I mean, it's like,
you did not go and do what she did as far as achieve. Like, you're not a famous, attractive pop singer, and you're not married to one of the greatest rappers of all time. Okay, you are Bob and Susan from Idaho, and you need to be realistic about that. You know what I'm saying?
And then you just don't get the reality of it in social media. That's just like,
that's not about commitment. That's just more about reality.
Well, I mean, but you have to look at the reality of even someone like Beyonce can get cheated on. That's the reality.
That's the reality.
You know, I have to.
That's the reality.
It's like I have to tell my stepson. He watches all this dumbass YouTube shit and these YouTubers, and they think they have these.
We YouTubers now.
But we don't got Lamborghinis.
Okay, all right.
And we don't pretend like we,
If I did have a Lamborghini, you never know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he thinks that they own 500 Lamborghinis and this and that. I'm like, bro, this is not real reality. You know what I'm saying? This is not real world shit. Let me show you some real world shit. But no, the reality is anybody can get cheated on. Yeah. I'm sure they're the finest of the finest. We don't know who the finest woman in the world is.
Everybody sitting at this table has been cheated on.
Yeah.
So that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
Which means if it could happen, then it could happen again.
Right.
Is it something that you hope for?
Of course not. I used to threaten bitches, but
I don't even threaten. I don't do that shit. Listen, it's.
And I still got you.
I think in that case, as opposed to risking my freedom on this nothing bitch who just fucked some other dude, just get away from her. That's the worst thing you can do to somebody like that, is just get the fuck away from them. An absence of affection. Because they over there now with that new motherfucker, and eventually that's just gonna get old, and they wish they had to do that actually gave a fuck about it.
Right.
Okay.
So
that brings up a good point. That kind of segues into the next question. Are there? We already talked about like parameters in place. Like, you need to establish first, what do you think commitment is? And we talked about how, we got to have a guideline. Like you said, in your situation, our idea of commitment is different from Bob and Sue from Idaho. Their idea of commitment is we hold hands and we hug and we kiss, and we only have sex on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we go to the Bible study and all that good stuff. And your idea of commitment is bring that bitch. Yeah. So that's your idea of commitment. So we've already established what commitment is. Now, are there any deal breakers for commitment? I don't just mean like infidelity. That's usually the biggest one. I mean, are there deal breakers like I've asked this question: what if this person becomes disabled? They're paralyzed.
I mean, that's
a tough one, man.
That's a tough one. I can't say yes or no on that. Like, I would hope to God no. I hope that I had the human dignity to stay with my wife if something happened to her like that. But like, shit, I look at myself now and I'm 39 and my back's fucked up. I'm like, there's days where I can't get out of bed and I'm 39. When I'm 60, I might need to be in a fucking home or some shit. You know what I mean? But
that's just tough to think about somebody you love. Now they don't have the use of their legs. I mean, I like to believe I like to believe.
Yeah.
Okay, believe. Whatever. I like to believe I'm the kind of person that if somebody gave me the best of them, then I should be there for them when they're at their worst.
That's true.
That's
exactly
how I feel.
I feel
now.
Right now. Yeah.
Exactly. But let's say for the sake of argument, this is fucked up. Let's say for the sake of argument, you're arguing with your lady because you just found out that I don't know, she stepped out on you, whatever violation to your relationship. And then she storms out of the house in a panic and she gets hit by a car and she can never walk again. Am I obligated to stay with this bitch?
Oh, she just stepped out? No. No. I'm gonna be like,
am I fucked up? Am I fucked up because I just left this bitch in a wheelchair? Am I fucked up for that?
I know you just stepped out and can't step no more, but I'm gone. Catch you rolling.
Right. Picture me rolling.
Hey.
I'm just saying, bro. Nah. No.
But I mean, I'm just saying. No. I mean, like life. It's funny how life works, you know. I mean, like some people might see being overweight as a disability.
They could.
That is.
They could.
I mean, we being real here. You know,
fat is a deal breaker.
Listen, I'm not. I like a thick girl. I do. I really a fluffy,
fluffy bunny,
a cute thick girl. I like it. I love it. However, there is a limit, and once we start entering into my 500 or 600, whatever that show is called, my 600 pound life. Yeah, that's when I got to start. Tying like ding dongs to your forehead and forcing you to pull this ice swag. You know, I'm just saying we're gonna have to do. I'm going to take steps to do something about you being 500 pounds.
Got you, right.
I'm sorry.
I got you.
I can't do it.
Yeah. No, I got you.
That's disgusting. First of all.
Well, yes, I agree. It is disgusting.
Second, I will have marriage vows like weekly weigh-ins.
That's over it.
It is, and I'm going there. I'm going further with it.
Wow.
I want weekly weigh-ins. Fat is a deal breaker. Triple chin, double chin. I'm out.
That's when she gets older, though. I mean,
by then I don't care. But I'm talking about while you're still young and pretty, and I want to show you off. I need you to be at the top of your game.
So you just got her to show off?
No, but every man wants something he can show off. Okay. When you're no longer young and pretty and tender and all that, I don't really care. Then you can let yourself go completely. But when you're still young and tender and pretty and I want to show you off, I need you to be at the top of your game.
I love
now, I know. So I want weekly weigh-ins. On top of that, if you lose, because I'm shallow, if you lose the use of your limb, your legs, or whatever, you may want to leave me. Because I'm going to turn into an asshole. I'm going to start doing stuff just to fuck with you. I'm going to be like, you're in a wheelchair. I'm going to be like, hey, want to go roller skating? I'll do shit like that. Be like, I would invite you to go, but we're going dancing and
You're a piece of shit.
I'll be like, hey, I'm going on vacation. I'm going on vacation without you because we're going to be water skiing and you can't,
I can't believe you're admitting to any of this right now. I really can't. I can't believe you're admitting to any of this. That's fucked up.
I'm not shit. I ain't shit. I said that for a long time. I ain't shit.
And motherfuckers is mad because I said I ain't do fucking laundry. What the fuck? This nigga.
You gonna throw me under the bus like that?
Goddamn right.
All right, well, fuck all that, guys. We're gonna have to wrap it up here pretty soon.
I got one more question.
You got another question?
I got one more, then I'm done. Can you, in this day and age, and I don't care if y'all judging me, y'all give me judgy looks. Can you forgive?
I'm fucking judging you right now. Okay, go ahead, it's fine.
Can you forgive infidelity in this day and age?
You can, but it's just not realistic.
No,
that shit stays on your mind forever.
Yeah. Somebody cheats.
I mean,
can you forgive it?
And we already got ground rules.
Okay.
I mean, take it from somebody. Take it from somebody who has physically seen somebody they care about butt naked with somebody else. You probably shouldn't.
See, and now this probably is now you want to talk about
image
asshole.
Never leaves your mind.
And you want to talk about asshole. Now this is where I'd be an asshole. Okay, you know what? If you cheat on me, guess what? This relationship has just turned for my benefit. Mm-hmm. Because guess what? I'm finna do what the fuck I want. I'm finna wild the fuck out. And if you say anything about it, you go. Mm-hmm. And I'm finna torture this nigga in front of you. So you can remember the shit.
Why? He didn't do nothing but be a man.
Fuck just because.
He didn't do anything but be a man. If the situation was reversed, you would have done the same thing to him.
I'm starting to feel like this show is a team of sociopaths. Because I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, I think it's a bit extreme.
Fucking 33 goddamn years.
I'm just saying, but that's a bit extreme. Bro. You're gonna torture this motherfucker?
Well,
he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit but show up to get some pussy. Just for a reminder to her of what the fuck had happened. Yeah, but I'm not gonna stay with her, so why am I trying to remind her of shit?
But
so he would stay just for shit. Just
you would stay just to torture them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna put a sign on the wall that says "We went left again," just so I'm put one on all three.
That's why we do the whatchamacallit first, and then we do this part because this shit will go left. And this motherfucker's talking about torturing people.
Right.
That's fine. On one show, I'm sure I've said something about assassins are cheaper, so it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Everything is fine. And you talking about just leaving bitches? And
I didn't say I'd leave the bitch. I just said she probably should
poke fun at her fucking disability.
A little bit. You gotta laugh at
I'm gonna go dancing, but I've never one time seen you dance. I've never one time seen you dance.
I don't dance, but if she disabled, fuck, I'm gonna pick it up.
That's when you gonna start dancing. Just to fuck with her. God, you suck.
Let's look at the ratchet shit.
The point is, hold on, I gotta get mine. The point is that I say no, fuck y'all. I say you cannot forgive infidelity because it's a slap in the face.
It is.
You can't come back from that because there's no respect there. Obviously, if you felt like cheating was okay, you didn't have any respect to begin with. If I take you back, how much more respect will you lose for me at that point? So I don't believe you can come back from that. Most of the stuff I'm joking about the dancing and stuff. I don't dance, so I'm joking about that one.
But you water ski.
We have this. Everybody knows we have a segment we like to end the show on called "You Might Be Ratchet If." Today, somebody sent me this video, and I wanted to slit my wrist a little bit, and then I wanted to tell all women I hate you. Because this is like the epitome of some of the shit I talk about. This is the epitome. This encompasses all of the ratchet stuff I talk about, all the behavior. This is You Might Be Ratchet If. If you think any of this is okay, if you didn't see a problem with any part of this, what you're about to see, then you absolutely fit the I might be ratchet criteria. So please take a look, enjoy. Next week I'm gonna go in on why I hate you.
Why you hate what?
Women. Again, I'm gonna use this as my jump off.
This is going to be your opening salvo to why you hate women?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah. This is called
YouTube career ender.
This is from the artist Alicia Goku featuring Sukihana.
You gotta
Stankwalk.
Share the name.
AKA I want some Henny and a Plan B.
Who's Mandy Early? Mandy Early, thank you for
thank you, Mandy, for being in the chat room. Go ahead, let that ride out, man.
All right, then.
Enjoy the show. Some Henny and a Plan B.
I don't think we can play this entire thing.
No, I don't even want to see
we'll get
flagged. Yeah. You only need to see that's bad enough, but
that's why nobody wants to marry you, because you act like this on tape.
The internet never.
And none of these girls are even that cute.
None of them cute at all. They all look like damn it, I'll bite you.
Wow. So this is where we are, huh? Wow.
What is it? Is it 30 seconds you can show?
I don't know.
It's 2 minutes, but
is it? You sure it's 2 minutes?
Something like that. Yeah, 120.
I was only gonna go for like a minute and a half.
That's all I want.
I watched this and I feel bad subjecting other people to it.
Right. No, I just want people to get the full effect of this. I want people to absolutely understand that there are literally women who think this is fine. There's nothing wrong with this.
This shit sucks. Well, I heard the song. I heard the song, but I mean, I guess at the end it's like, okay, at least she's taking birth control. I'm just trying to turn a negative to a positive, I guess. That's me.
But a Plan B, because
you can still get diseases. You nasty crotch bitch.
Right.
You can still get diseases.
These bitches look like they got all.
And they run in people's pockets.
Cardi B. I blame Cardi B. This is the Cardi B era. Rob him. Rob a nigga. Drug him and rob him. Is there anything appealing about this bitch?
This bitch looks like a pit bull.
Literally. Not the rapper Pitbull. She look like him. Literally.
She look like an animal.
I'm waiting for her to start speaking Spanish.
Okay, all right, so are we done with this bullshit?
Yeah, I just wanted people to see this.
Okay, good. Because this is just
some Henny and a Plan B.
It's just stupid. Anyway, so that's the opening salvo to why Jay hates women. But I know you don't really hate women, but you know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, yeah, we gotta talk about that, because how can you hate women but still be with women?
I don't hate women. I hate the actions. I hate some of the behaviors. I hate shit like that.
We hate bitches.
Right. Yeah,
Come on, man.
We
hate bitches.
I hate shit like that. And the fact that they don't see anything wrong with that. And then they wonder why the marriage rate is dog shit, especially for black people.
It's shit. Women is different, man.
Is it still playing or something?
The sound is. It's fine.
Oh, please God, turn that off.
Yeah, it's off now.
But
you know, it's kind of in women. I can understand. Don't get offended when we talking about women. We talking about that shit. Them is bitches. You shouldn't be offended.
Right.
Because we ain't talking about you then.
Right. So yeah, that's when I go off. Most of the time when I'm saying reckless stuff or I'm talking about crazy women that just completely disgust me and rub me the wrong way, that's what I'm talking about. Those types. As you see more of that than you see of the quality of women, especially today in this day and age.
That's hard to find.
That's what's out here. That's what's out of these streets.
That's fucked up, man. I'm sorry for y'all brothers out here single, man. You know what I mean? That's
just as in my own personal life, I'm not going to date any woman that's going to take me backwards.
Yeah.
Only forwards.
Yeah.
That is
I ain't got
nothing
time
but
for that shit.
a trip to the free clinic.
That's it.
Child support and probably try to get some of her brothers to come fight you.
What about venereal disease?
And your family disowning your ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
So yeah, I had a good one. I had a good time with this one today. Thank y'all for joining us.
For sure.
Thank y'all for being here, man. Putting up with my shenanigans.
Share, like, subscribe. You know.
I gotta buy a new legal pad. I'm running out of space in this one. It's almost done.
It's gonna be over. Just gonna wrap this up and say peace out to everybody. Thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe, and if you feel the need, tell your friends and join us in the chat room, because we'd love to have this conversation with all of you. I'm Brad, checking out. Anybody else got one last thing to say before we get up out of here? Anyone?
No.
Anyone? No? Okay. What about you, Jay? You got something?
Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. And I am the Rated R Superstar.
Also, don't forget to click that notification bell so you know when we're going live. And thank all of you, and good night.
Deuces, nigga.